Hey guys, it's Jordan here with JDog Obedience, and I just wanted to welcome you back to Lesson 3 of your free online puppy class. Today what we're going to be doing is playing the name game and also teaching our dogs that they're going to get rewarded every single time they decide to offer us attention without it being cued on them. So one thing that I think a lot of people forget is that if nobody had ever taught you what your name was, would you know what your name is? Probably not. Well, the same thing goes for puppies, except for now we're dealing with creatures that don't even speak English, right? And people get frustrated because they think their dog is not listening to them, they think they're being disobedient, when in reality, your dog might not even have any idea that you're trying to address them when you're calling their name. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to take the time to teach our dogs their names. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by saying their name one time in a high-pitched and really excited manner, and then as soon as they give us direct eye contact, we're going to either click or say our mark word and go ahead and reward them for that. We want to teach our dogs that when we say their name, they need to give us their attention the first time, every single time. Now, something important to remember about this is that we do not want to give multiple cues to our dog. If you sit there and you say your dog's name over and over and over again, what you're teaching them is that they don't have to respond on the first time, the second time, or maybe even the third time. But if they respond at all, you're still going to reward them. This is how you're going to get stuck outside trying to get your dog back, like, hey, 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 calling them over and over and over again and you thinking that they're not listening, right? So we want to teach our dog right from the beginning that the only way they're going to get a reward is if they respond the first time that we call them every single time, okay? So again, we're going to say their name once in a high-pitched and fun manner, and we're going to wait for that eye contact. Please don't think that because your dog is looking at your treats that they're giving you that attention, right? Oftentimes, dogs will get fixated on our treat pouches or they know where the reward is coming from. And so when we say their name, they'll default to look at that. That's not what we want. We want to wait out for that direct eye contact so that we can reward them for paying attention to us and not the treats that are coming. If by chance you're having a hard time getting your dog to focus on it, there are some things that you can do to encourage their eyes to come up near your eyes, okay? So if you're really struggling to get your dog to give you that attention, what we're going to do is we're going to take a treat and hold it up near our eyes. Obviously, their eyes are going to follow that treat. So what you're going to do is you're going to lure their eyes up with that treat, then say their name, and you're going to wait for that shift in their eyes. You're going to have to pay close attention to it because sometimes it's just going to be a small shift over, but that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for them to look at you like, Mom, what do I have to do for this treat, right? So you're going to look for that shift and then mark it and reward them. How you're going to build on this exercise is you'll start here, and then once they start that shift pretty quick, you'll move it out a little bit, see that shift go back, and you progressively get it further and further away from your face. What we want to see is that the dog just starts defaulting to your eyes immediately instead of the treat. Once you can say your dog's name and they look directly at you and not at the treat first, then you know that you've made a positive association with their name. So how we're going to compound on this movement is we're going to add a little bit of movement into it, okay? So not only are we going to utilize what we learned in lesson 2, we're going to use our body movement to keep them close to us. We're going to get moving around, and then we're going to reward them for a couple different things. First, every time that they stay within an area that's close to us, and by close to us, I mean you could reach down and touch the dog, okay? We're going to reward them for that. We're going to reward them when we say their name and they offer us attention, and we're going to reward them anytime they give us attention without it even being cued. So it's going to give us a lot of opportunities to reward our dog in a very short period of time and for multiple things at once, okay? So let's go ahead. I'll show you how to teach your dog the name game, and then I'll show you how to progress it so that we get it moving around and you can actually start to see the dog going out of their way to try to get in that reward zone and give you that attention that you want. Okay, so without further ado, let's go work on that.
Here it is. Coda. Yes, there it is. Coda. Yes. Coda. Yes. Bruce. Hey. Hey. Bruce, yes. Good. Hey. Bruce, yes. Good.
Okay guys, so that wraps up our lesson for today. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them below, shoot me a DM, or email me at jdogobedience@gmail.com, and I will do anything and everything I can to help you. Otherwise, I hope you guys learned something new today, and I wish you all the best in your training, and I'll talk to you next time.